Hi, and welcome back to ITAD Insights, brought to you by ICT's Mission Reuse. I'm Leroy Willis, a researcher and environmental scientist who's been studying the environment for over 20 years. At ICT, I lead the research and development team, helping keep ICT on the cutting edge of sustainable IT asset disposition science. In today's video, we're talking about something especially important: why reuse is always the best option for retired IT equipment. When organizations think about sustainable IT asset disposition, they often focus on recycling. While recycling is certainly better than sending electronics to a landfill, it's not even close to the best environmental outcome. Here's why. Most of the environmental impact of an electronic device occurs before it even reaches your office. Mining raw materials damages land and takes time and vast resources. Manufacturing components requires vast energy sources. Assembling products takes time and resources, and transporting them around the world requires enormous amounts of energy and resources. For many IT devices, manufacturing accounts for the majority of their total lifetime carbon footprint. So when a company replaces hundreds of laptops, tablets, or phones, most of their emissions have already occurred before the device is even switched on. That's why extending the life of an existing equipment can have such a powerful environmental benefit. Now, many people assume recycling solves the problem. Recycling certainly has value. It recovers materials, reduces demand for some virgin resources, and helps keep electronics out of landfills. But recycling isn't perfect. Materials still must be collected, transported, processed, and remanufactured into new products. Every one of those steps consumes energy and creates emissions. And despite advances in recycling technology, many materials are still recovered inefficiently, especially plastics, which are rarely more than 20% recovered. There's also another challenge. Not all electronics are recycled responsibly. Around the world, informal recycling operations continue to dismantle electronics under unsafe conditions. Valuable metals are extracted while remaining materials may be burned or discarded improperly, creating serious environmental and human health risks. That's why responsible IT asset disposition is so important. But here's the key point. Reuse avoids most of these problems entirely. When a device is refurbished and put back into service, we avoid the environmental impacts associated with manufacturing and recycling. According to data from the EPA, reusing a single laptop can prevent up to 28 times more carbon emissions than recycling alone. In other words, the greenest computer is the one that already exists. That's why timing matters. If organizations hold on to retirement for years in storage rooms, it's unlikely to be reused. By the time someone decides what to do with it, the opportunity for refurbishment may be gone. A well-managed ITAD program ensures assets are retired at the right time, while they still can be remarketed for a second life. The right ITAD partner can make the process seamless by reviewing retired equipment as a resources. Devices are tested, repaired, and placed back into use whenever possible. Only as a last resort are they recycled. This supports a circular economy, reduces environmental impact, and allows organizations to offset ITAD costs through value recovery. That's a win for sustainability, a win for your budget, and a win for communities that gain access to affordable tech. The bottom line is simple. Recycling is good, but reuse is far better. Thanks for watching ITAD Insights. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more secure, sustainable ITAD solutions. For more tips on smart ITAD strategies and copies of our original white papers, visit us at ictcompany.com/resources.